You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my event?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Tulsa, Maryland, and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes, we have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, Mixstation can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com. Mixstation is sponsored by...
Hey, if you're not making enough money at your current job and you want more, or you're not happy and want more control of your career, then come over to cybersecurity. Online Security has a 10-week security fundamentals class that helps you get Security Plus certified, develops your resume so you can land an interview, and helps you study for the interview so you can get a job. So what are you waiting for? Go to onlinesecurity.com and sign up for our next Security Plus class. And when you do, don't forget to use our discount code ONLINESECURITY.
Erotic taboo, sensual touch. Erotic taboo, sensual touch. Touch me, kiss me, squeeze me, hold me. 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 Erotic taboo, sensual touch. Erotic taboo, sensual touch. Erotic taboo, sensual touch.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Good evening, Facebookers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, and everybody else out there in Radio Land. We are, goddammit, I'm talking. We are live. We're listening to, you're tuned into Intimate Connections. I am the host and creator, Queen Jackie. To my right is my fabulous co-host,
Sizzling Shaw.
goddamn right.
Yeah.
Be sizzling all night.
I might get even on.
And my other co-host,
Tell
John,
my
he'll
mic
be
on, man.
here momentarily.
Oh, the hell
But the
with me?
loud mouth that you hear
Oh,
at the
my
other
goodness.
end of the goddamn table is
Wesley Snipes, nigga. That's who I am. Wesley motherfucking Snipes. 'Cause that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna snipe your ass every time you try to crack on me. Goddamn Blondie, come home and shit. You just happen to be back home, ain't
Are you
you?
gonna introduce yourself or what?
Ricky, the real deal, Shackleford, Baltimore's Godfather of comedy, right here. I ain't got with Nick and the Meatloaf. The Meatloaf. Sing a song, Meatloaf.
We gonna say some sponsors tonight. This show is sponsored by Ricky's Fucked Up Teeth.
He couldn't wait to say that.
in the bottom row that he been sucking on nuts all his life.
The only problem I had with you, Nicky, I came in late.
Like
And
cashews?
as soon as I came through the door, there was splatter. I had to close my eyes because
He had that goddamn door locked.
that's a long
As long
time.
as I've been coming here, he's never
But
had
you
the
know they
door
were saying, do
locked.
you know how long it takes to get this thing up?
Yours or his?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know, Jackie. It's not a race. Like it's a goddamn race or something. Ain't no damn race.
Oh my God.
Nah, I'm doing fine, Jackie. I'm glad you guys.
I'm glad to have you back on here. You know, I always say when I have you all on, I just let y'all take over because.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway, Jackie. You ain't
I'm
got
not
shit to
sure
say.
about that, but
All you talk about is dicks and clicks.
but you ain't seen in a long time.
And snatching souls.
I don't care why you wait. Why you talking about I ain't seen dicks and I ain't looking for a dick. First
I
of
don't
all.
know what you looking for, Ricky. Either way, you ain't seen either one of
Hey,
them in a
look,
long time.
I wash
don't
it
even know
every-
when the last time you seen your dick.
I washed it this morning
You saw it?
and this afternoon. Jackie, don't let me put that now later in your face.
Oh, Lord, don't.
Because you'll suck it down and you'll suck it
I
later.
don't like now ladies.
Well, don't worry. What kind you like? Grape? What you like? Goofy
I don't like
grape?
raisins.
And me talking about my goddamn teeth, nigga. I want to put some paprika on that meatloaf. Every time I mess a joke up, nigga, I'm coming right to you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
This is Nick.
God
Hey,
damn.
look, this is Nick at night.
This is Nick at night.
He like, what I do now?
Okay, so we're gonna get this show started. So, Ricky, it's always a pleasure to have you on. Of course, for those of you that don't know, Howard G is always late.
Late as a bitch.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get him.
He's gonna join us
Late
via
as a bitch.
Zoom. He said 5 minutes. I don't know if that was 5 minutes for him to get his shit up.
Negro time is
He
20
did,
minutes.
he did. I'm about to get
Oh, yeah. We're going to get a picture
There
of
you
him,
go
Nick.
with the shag. What's up,
We
Howard
got a
G?
picture of that nigga truck. One nigga, you riding the champagne and the fucking look.
It's dark in there.
He way down there. Oh,
The barbershop. He trying to hide that.
He trying to hide that damn shade.
Why you a video in the dark?
Y'all a little
Turn the mic on down so we can see you. Huh?
This a robbery. Let me see your hands.
That nigga trying to rob us
I
from a
stole
dark.
your wallet last night, so I don't know
Okay,
what you
probably
got.
wasn't
Hey, Howard,
in there,
she's
but not a
back.
Yeah,
Hey,
she
look,
don't got
this
no
is-
light. Oh, broke ass fantasy.
Hell, you got a goddamn mask on. Halloween over.
No,
Okay.
you got a dark. Turn your roof light on, nigga. Car
Something.
ain't got no roof. Your
Be
shit ain't got no
incognito.
light. Huh? Turn the light on, G. You ain't got a light?
Let me see.
Yeah, you don't know
how to
Yeah,
work
it.
girl.
So funny here in that dark. There you go, nigga. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah, go
all right.
Go on, Cookie
I see you
King
sexy.
Right.
Jackie got a crush on you. I don't know what fucking
Shit.
for.
I'm attracted to the shag, man.
Nah,
I gotta
dude.
give you your props.
Jackie got a crush on you.
Hey, Rick, you can tell Jackie how much money these niggas got on the screen.
No, G, I got a belt. They ain't got you on Zoom. They got you on
Y'all done mailing that, drop her damn phone. I don't know what's going on with that.
Hey, we got a little married. She made us over here mad because we talking shit. Listen, her birthday the same day as mine, G, May 6th.
Get out of here.
I know, it freaked me out, though. I can't even crack on you
job.
now. I like Taurus. I respect Taurus. I don't fuck
So
with
that means
Taurus.
I need half of your check.
You ain't getting much.
Shit, he just gotta call her.
Hey, look, I don't know who the Goldilocks.
Nicky laughing a little too hard over there. I'm just
Hey, Howard,
we
you
gotta
gotta
call
call
her.
her. Hold on, Howard.
Hold on, Howard.
You can pause, nigga. You
And
won't
can
burn no
pause, you can
gas.
Go back into the darkness. Calling. You're live with Intimate Connections.
Huh?
Who we have the pleasure of connecting with.
Yeah, this is comedian Owen Thunderbird.
Oh, shit, that nigga won't go away.
Y'all a little too intimate tonight. Y'all
I know.
Oh, we wild tonight,
Hey,
baby.
look, this is
Yeah, we live and wild.
Yeah, no.
FCC is coming for you tonight.
Oh, my
I'm trying to tell you.
Say the fine.
Yeah, man, they trying to come for me, Owen, but you know I can handle it.
Don't hey.
Don't worry about it. Jackie, always remember, Mary had a little lamb.
Ricky Shackelford and Howard G.
Oh, go find another job, nigga.
I'm not gonna let the man talk.
He ain't talking about shit. Go check.
He giving y'all shout outs.
Oh, he only doing that because can't nobody see his ass.
That's good. I took a break from my rehearsals from stage play and the movie that I in.
All right, nigga, you remind us every time we talk to you, motherfucker. Come on, man. What else you doing next, nigga? I love that chicken at Popeyes.
Hey, Rick, this time he shouldn't have poured no more.
Hey, look, that Jackie shit, I think she got a little crush on Owen Little Thunderbird.
I don't think so.
That's she does.
Owen is a good friend.
Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird.
Right, exactly. Owen, you fucked your name all
My
up.
name is Owen Thunderbird the third.
You gotta remind us again. I know.
Yeah, no, I like Howard's joke when he says the Owen Thunderbird.
But watch that, because Howard stole that joke.
Damn, Howard, they just putting you all out there.
Yeah, he should have showed up. That's why.
I know. I love a nigga when he don't show up.
Right now.
Yeah, hey, look, you ain't the only one driving a tanker car.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie got a mobility.
She got a school bus.
Seen it.
Hey, no, he know Jackie got a.
You know my truck.
Don't try to cut my joke off,
Wait a
Jackie.
minute.
Jackie got a goddamn mobility bus.
That mobility bus for Howard. It's for old geezers with limp ass dicks. That's what it's for.
Oh, that bus so big it was turning the corner and it was still turning.
Y'all ain't right, man.
No, we having fun out here.
Owen, they starting it with me. I'm minding my business.
Hey, Owen, I got you on the third week in November, so write that down so you got it. At least I told you.
Yeah, so what's that date, man?
What's the date, Howard? You ain't doing shit. What's the date? Might well be a secretarial, bitch. Come on. What's the third week, Howard? That's the next. We got the girls on the 9th. What Owen at so he can get the fuck off this. Go back to his ball rehearsal. Howard,
He's on the 23rd.
it's the 23rd? That's Thanksgiving.
That's coming on the 16th.
Okay. That's you
Y'all got
sure?
who? Y'all got senior citizens. What you say?
Yeah, you sure?
Finger.
You coming?
Oh,
We got more calls coming on. You got to go.
well, hell, ain't nobody else calling.
They calling now. You holding up the phone, talking about your credit. They hang up. Howard is supposed to be on the panel and shit. You in rehearsal. How you gonna be in rehearsal and on the phone, nigga?
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Owen, for
just
calling in.
You're welcome, Jackie. Jackie, I'm so proud of you. I look forward to you bringing me back on the show to talk about my career. Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
God.
what we doing. We're not talking
right
sex
now.
when you come back on.
Yeah, talk about his career. I'll see you when you get it, Owen.
Yeah, you on your
When you got him coming back in March.
I don't know. I got to schedule that. I'll call you, Owen, to get that connected.
Hey, Owen, ain't your birthday in March? Okay.
Yeah.
He's an
Well,
Aries.
that's when she gonna bring you back around your birthday. Happy birthday, motherfucker. Glad my pastor ain't watching this.
Next time.
Too, Ricky.
Huh?
Hey, Ricky. Deez told me to tell you what's up, man, when I seen him earlier.
Who?
That's somebody calling, Nick.
Deez nuts.
I guess you learned from Howard. If you can't write a joke, steal a joke.
That's what y'all doing.
Since you're holding your nuts, you can have these too, nigga. I know. I knew what you were gonna say for you saying I ain't heard nothing original since I met you, nigga. Hey, look, the only thing you have original is that little hairpiece you had on the other night is Grady. I said Grady done got a haircut.
Grady got a haircut.
That's all right, on man. I wish you all the luck in the world, man.
Yeah, and I'm proud
Just
of you.
don't cross the
Making
street.
your move.
Just don't cross the street backwards.
Oh my God.
Ricky, don't worry, man. I'm gonna let you carry my bags, bro.
And nigga, you do it better. Hey, Howard, you do it better than me. You already at the airport. Carry your own goddamn bag, nigga.
Go out great.
He don't know how I will bust his ass.
Thanks so
He don't
much.
see me like this, but I'll go at you, nigga.
Geriatric ass down some goddamn way.
We done took over Jackie's show. It's the Ricky Shackleford show. What, Howard? Is this the Baltimore Kings of Comedy show or what, nigga? Can you smell what the Rock is cooking, nigga?
Rock, goddamn it.
Hey, look, Howard, she she done fired pipes and shit.
I didn't fire pipes.
Yeah.
Pipes is
Where Pipes at?
Who the hell, boy?
he on the move. He got some family stuff. He
Right.
That nigga got a job.
He got.
Yeah, he told you that. Look, he tired of playing them damn tangerine. What that shit he be playing?
It's
the
a
steel
steel drum.
The steel
Still
drum.
drunk.
Yeah, I appreciate you moving her out because I'm cussing like a sailor.
Yeah.
And then when Jackie starts
She already
talking,
know the
Who
routine.
what you do?
Huh?
What y'all got? Daycare up there?
No, this. No, what happened? What had happened was Jackie and Nick had a baby, and she just ran past them. I know that's your
Got no
kid.
goddamn baby kids up there.
Ricky
Okay.
Shaka for a comedian, but the jokes don't work. They'll work at some point.
So let me educate you on who this young man is.
Ladies a bitch, but go ahead.
His dad, his
y'all
dad was
just
the
too
lead
early.
singer.
Oh,
Oh my God,
that's what I'm saying. But
that's right. He time enough for you.
No, I ain't gonna. He got to do a little one more time.
We got it. I'm gonna give it.
Hey, Rick. All I see is a head.
That's the sad.
I see Nick. Hey, Howard, do you see the meatloaf behind Nick's head?
That
That nigga got a meatloaf. I call that nigga meatloaf for now.
Hey, how do y'all got insurance for Ricky's teeth?
You get one
All
laugh.
the
Nick.
motherfucking
Get
jokes.
one laugh.
You get one
Still
laugh.
got fucked up teeth.
Hey, Howard, him and Jackie had a baby. I think Nick got pregnant. That nigga got 3 rolls of donuts and shit. I'm sorry, Nick. I got to get you. I owe that nigga for way back. You know.
Way back.
You've been waiting. You've been waiting for this moment.
All right, who you got up there?
So I got John. John is my co-host.
My man, John.
And
going on, man? How you
so
feel?
his dad was the lead singer of the Soft Tones. I thought
Really?
you would appreciate
My
that.
man.
Yes,
Who
sir.
was your dad? Who was your dad?
Marvin.
Come on, man. You know I know Marvin. I used to
Yeah.
open up with them with George Haley. You remember
Oh,
George?
I know George.
George
Motherfucker open up for Jesus.
That's how old he is.
My man.
Look at Rick.
That's class act.
Yes, sir.
know he gonna
Yes,
I
be a
know
sir.
minute
Jesus.
now.
I used to open up for him.
And Nick, you need to get to the sport.
White control.
When you go to the treadmill, stay on that bitch all day. Hey, Howard, he can't even sweat fat away.
That's messed up.
All he does, he probably live down here and eat all night. He said, I'm gonna eat all night. I'm coming right back.
Oh my God, y'all
Nick,
crazy.
this is not the time for you, brother. I would
cutting up.
keep working them buttons over there, Nick. You got the wrong one. I'm trying to tell you.
And see, Ricky came in here wound up. He started cracking jokes and shit out on the parking lot.
Now I had to get
But he
you.
didn't get the door open. What
Hey, Howard, I knew it was Jackie. She the only one that had a blonde wig that was black. I looked around. I said, "That's Goldilocks and the two
I was
little
missing
bears
my
up
3
in this
bands.
bitch, yo." Hey, look, Howard. I was thinking about letting Jackie do Maria. Think about it, man. Yeah, she said she can do a Spanish
do a
accent. She do every damn thing. else.
Let me hear it.
Here, a little Spanish, Jackie.
I know.
You need a drink, Jackie?
No. I'm thinking right now.
You had it a minute ago.
No, I did.
I'm just trying to keep the show live. That's all.
Yeah. Buenos dias, senor.
Buenos dias, senor. You get that, G? Howard didn't like it.
That's how he looking at me.
Hey, Nick, I don't know if he's saying something or his teeth as bright as yours. Bright ass teeth.
Jack, come outside and say, let's go Taco Bell.
No, estoy bien, gracias.
Oh, shit. Howard
Okay,
don't know. He don't know what you're saying.
Hold up, man.
I know. Nick, she could look. At least she would be there. You know what I mean?
I know we.
I know, but look,
That's
check
right.
it out.
And I get. He said I could wear costumes. So
She already
I'm all right.
she already done fired
Yeah,
Pike,
yeah.
so she needs another job a damn job.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have Nick
with
on
the rose
there. So,
Yeah, that's-
I'm just trying to help you. What do you do for a living again? I apologize.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter.
Oh, you're a
like my
singer,
dad.
too?
Yes, sir.
My man, so
Yeah.
you kind of emulate your dad, or I'm just
No, you can never. That's irreplaceable.
Yeah, you
like
got a
Jackie.
baritone
Never.
in there somewhere.
I'm actually a first tenor, second tenor.
Come on, bro, you got to hit something, because I'm tired of looking at Howard's ass. Come on.
In his teeth.
Maybe a little later. Maybe a little later.
Like he
They
flossing and
always say
bleach.
what you do in the dark gonna come to the light.
And them teeth is coming to the light. Them teeth is coming to the light.
That's hilarious.
I
love it. I love
I'm
it.
gonna take this moment, and I might not be coming back. I'm just fucking with
See?
Jackie. Now, go ahead, bro. Hit something though. I like a little song because she don't know who Cool in the Gang is, so I'm fucked up.
I didn't know the name.
Celebration, come on, boom, 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 boom.
You woo, 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 woo.
Oh, you can't say Jeffrey Osborne, goddamn.
Listen.
Okay. All right. Ricky, look. Ricky Drawers that got wet over there.
They got wet, Jackie, but not over you. Jackie, you gotta remember, I'm 65. I pee a lot.
That's all that's coming out.
I will pee on your ass in a minute. You know, man, did he come? No, but I peed the fuck out of him.
Male squirt.
I got you turning red over there, Jackie.
Yes, how to
Hey, Nick, I got to turn it red over here. I never seen her turn red.
I just thought about that. I thought that was really good. But that's the only shit that's coming out of there.
That's hilarious.
Piss and dry ass powder. That's it.
I said, I pee so much now, man, I go to the bathroom 5 times a night. I said, fuck it, I'm going to throw the pillow in that bitch.
What is going on here at Lexington Market?
Can you give me a corned beef sandwich?
Give me some chicken from Parks.
What you got, G?
Give me a number 2.
I ain't never seen somebody have security to get in their own house. You live there. Nigga, you live there.
Oh, he gonna rob something. What is going on?
He's just using us for an alibi or some shit. This is bullshit.
Ski mask.
He's scared the hell of me showing up. I'm like, what up? What are you doing, G?
The ATM.
Oh, I know that. He playing doubles.
Oh, yeah. We playing numbers. Yep.
He had the mega 9 million.
So, Ricky, what projects you have coming up?
Yeah, we have, actually, we have our show coming up, which you're going to be in that show at Cafe 12 on November the 19th. Also, we have, who knows, I apologize, on the 18th, that's the night before. And then we go do our production. And I don't ever want to forget, we're working on Red Fox 7. Where I play Red Fox.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Oh, no, that's something special. And that's why we try to talk her. Make sure Jackie listening, because she likes to cut on me. And she don't know I've been cutting her ass off like she was eating onions. And that bitch over there crying in a minute. That's just jokes, man. I don't usually call you a bitch, but if you open your mouth long enough, bitch, close your mouth.
See, that's what the motherfucker be saying. Yeah.
I know. That's his shit. And Nick, always remember, Nick, if it ain't 8 o'clock, that's where he at.
That's where he gonna be at.
You playing numbers.
He ain't never cared about this show no damn way. That's why he out there. Come on, Gad. He got it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, is that the same starter kit jacket from last night?
The members only jacket.
Lip cracker hard.
He was laughing real hard at me yesterday.
He inside tonight.
He was real good last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have to come on our show one day, too.
I would love to.
No, we want you to, bro. We want to see the talent grow, because you never know who's going to make it next. I was just watching some stuff. I've been promoting since '86.
Okay.
I knew Marvin and them way back in '78 when I got started. I'm an old ass nigga. I just look good like.
Who said
Don't
that?
hate the player, goddamn. I hate the gym.
Who told you that?
Some of you
Grand lady from down the street.
That's what it was.
Huh? I know, but you know, back in the day was nice. No, here's nigga, I'm gonna put some gravy on that meatloaf in a minute. Hey, turn around, Nick.
Oh my God, I can't.
Tell Nick to turn around. I think that meatloaf needs some green peppers.
I can't tonight.
Oh, you laughing?
Hard laugh.
That's how you laugh.
I know it.
Yeah.
But we feed off each other.
They do. Yeah, y'all do. I love y'all energy.
See, if you don't know what's funny, we do.
Yeah.
Funny, so
Right.
that's what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
for
our
sure.
shit.
I would laugh like a goddamn hyena.
I'm having a good time.
We better go kiss some goddamn bumpers.
People who are sincere like Jackie. I have not had a bad thing to say about Jackie since I met her, because she's so sincere.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you meet so many Baltimore bullshitters,
Yeah,
and I can say that. I done smelled them all. And I'm gonna tell you a true story.
You take too long with the old ladies and the lot of stuff. Yeah.
He laughing, he robbing. At least we got him on tape.
Got in front of somebody.
This is not the kiss my
Right.
It was shocking if he robbed. They come up with a bag and shit.
And we caught it live.
That shit live, nigga. He's
the camera moving.
I know. Nigga, I would have. So
Right.
I would be blown away.
Oh my God, it would be so
It
crazy.
would be funny, Jackie, because we had to bail that bitch out.
Take that lottery money and bail his ass
They
out.
threw them out, man. He talking about, yeah, he messing up the show and shit.
Yeah.
We were talking about that.
No, go ahead, finish what you were
Now,
saying.
I was saying, and I was thinking about yourself. Now, what's your first name again, sir? I apologize.
John.
John, and so you want this while I was only a kid?
Hey, John, how you doing?
This is his boy.
Yeah, because I interview a lot of vocalists, because I've been producing them. So you should know a whole lot of crew. Keith Matthews, he's playing with Harold Melvin's Blue Notes. You got
Probably.
Yeah, and also Jason Sharp. He's with
I
Sharp.
used to just be in and out of those shows a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
I would come see him.
So how old are you?
I'm 38.
Oh, no, you just a kid. Nigga. I understand.
That's
You're
a good
young in
thing.
the
I
business.
appreciate it.
No, you ain't appreciate it, nigga. I'm ready to send you
But
to your
listen, I
way.
used to be, I used to come to all the shows, as many as I could, though.
Oh, even when you was a young guy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no,
9
they.
and 10 years old.
Let me tell you something. When First Class and Soft Tones came back, they was the hottest thing out
Yes,
there.
Lord.
When they did Baltimore shows, that was the show. Am I right? Man, they performed.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And you see all the local celebrities come in. So that's why it's faded so much.
Yeah.
They don't have management. I already can tell you that around. Most of them don't have management. That's why they don't go anywhere. They do Baltimore, but okay, where you working at now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be at next to the market. Where you gonna be at next? In Maryland. You still in Maryland?
Right.
You got to get out of Maryland. Both of us, we've been around the world from Vegas for 15 years. USO tour. I work from East Coast to West Coast. So if the talent out there don't travel, and I try to tell it to the comics coming up, don't be local. You're gonna get kicked around. You ain't gonna be out of this. You ain't gonna be in this business long. I just saw something coming out of the military. Oh, we need our entertainment back. You remember when we had that recession when Bush or one of them was in the chair? It was dead out here. I mean, you could feel it. It was like stale air. It's sad that, it took somebody. I sacrificed, and I say this not to toot my own horn, I sacrificed my career to help others. And that's when I started doing comedy at different clubs. I had Teamsters Union Hall for 5 years, groups, bands, and we had a top 500 people every
used to
show.
be popping.
It was the joint.
I remember that.
It was the joint.
This is out.
That's Urban Avenue.
Urban Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back
Oh,
in
not
the,
too far from. Okay, yeah.
the back in the day, I mean, you wouldn't believe it, something as simple as the Gong Show for 20 grand.
Right.
Wasn't nothing going on.
Right,
I put
right,
that
yeah.
there. I gave that idea to him, and the bottom line is, like I said, but it set things off. So I said, I had enough of trying to help all these clubs out. I got to produce myself.
Yeah.
That's when I went to the Urban Avenue's Teamsters, and I left these clubs a long time. I had nights at Melba's on Tuesday. So crowded in there, Jackie couldn't get in there.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, a tough night to pull.
Right.
Come on, Tuesday. Now, you just went back to work.
Just went, yeah.
So, but I just understand the work I've done, and it's work. I see Larry Lancaster, he on radio. Some of these guys forgot when they started. I had them when they started.
Yeah.
So watching their highs and lows, So I'm saying to you, get in the game.
Absolutely.
My problem with the young talent, they want to pick and choose, and I don't like the picking and choose. You never know where you're gonna make it at.
That's right.
That's right. And I started as a video guy. I was a videographer.
So I saw all that, and his sister was the one turned me on to him because Strawberry, you know Strawberry Sheila, she was a comic. I joked with her the other night, never knew a joke she said, but I'm gonna get on you. Don't crack on me, I'm coming back. But I'm saying it was just the idea of how this thing was formulated. With now this guy, he's getting more work than most.
Oh yeah.
That one commercial, that Showtime at the Apollo he did, and I'm looking at these young people now do the Apollo. You got to remember, Apollo ain't on TV anymore.
Yeah.
No, I did it.
You did,
I did it.
But
It
they
wasn't
don't
even
show,
on
right?
TV, right?
So it's like shit. You could have did that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows
Right,
now.
right.
That's true.
But I have a problem with BET. They had Comic View and the Def Jam that was out. I'm just saying for comedy respect, that they shut down. Who gonna carry this torch if we don't do it?
True.
That's one of the reasons why I stepped in and created BWT Production. We got our businesses working together. You got to. And Jackie, watch. Look how many people started to run to the other podcast.
Oh yeah.
Them same Negroes came through me, but one of them, I'm gonna tell them on live, said thank you. I appreciate you.
Right.
Don't be selfish.
Right.
You know, my legacy is I want something to leave us. I did my part. I quit today.
Yeah.
But I know I can't because you got so many incompetent people, so selfish, don't care about them. The next guy coming up, they want theirs. I want mine. You know, look, I had Monique when she first started. I say that nobody saw her blowing up that quick. 4 years later, Monique was on the park. You see, so, and the point is, you never know who's going to be the next time.
That's true.
I would get on The Voice. I would try to get on America Got Talent.
I did The Voice, yeah.
You did The Voice?
I did it, yeah.
Any recording?
No. It was, I made it just to like the first round of it. It was crazy because the thing about it, I think that's catching everybody now is the politics of it.
Oh, big time.
That's the part that's now see, I released the album in 2018, like independent, called Imperfect Gentleman. And the thing for me was I went completely independent with everything because I saw so much of the politics of it, and one person could determine your move.
Well, I want to
in a lot of ways.
But I want to say this because, you know, I watched America Got Talent. I watched The Voice. I watch these shows, and I have to share my information on my thought. If you don't appeal to that white audience, you singing something black, then you can forget it.
I mean, you got the realest thing ever.
You got to
First
do
of
a
all, that
crossover.
was my best friend when I was going up there. He was like, "Oh, you're not gonna make it." I was like, "Why would you say that?" He was like, "Well, you can really sing, but you black. Like you R&B." But here's the funny part. I went in there and it was a room full. How they did it was, I went to New York. And how they did it was, if I remember correctly, it was a room. It was 11 rooms of 10 people at a time.
Sure.
It was that many people.
Wow.
Out of the 10 of us, black and white, in my room, everybody sung R&B. With the exception of maybe one kid. Right. The black ones, one little white girl did like her own.
Now you talking about the Apollo though?
No, I'm talking about The Voice.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of
The Voice. And everybody, out of 10 people, 8 people in my room could really sing.
Right, okay.
They didn't pick
What song did you do?
I think I sang For All We Know by Donny Hathaway. Very black.
Yeah. You did.
I would have. Yeah, I would have had you sing more of a mainstream song.
And that's what I'm talking about.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about black people.
Well, let them make his point. I want to hear.
They want a storyline.
Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about that too.
You can be the greatest singer because while you're singing, what they do is when you're singing, you got paperwork. They got paperwork in front of you. So they're reading about you.
Sure.
And trying to figure you out. You could be the height, the size, all of that.
Right.
But if you don't have anything that can keep people
interested
besides just singing, that's why most of the people on there like, I've been poor since the day I was born.
They're looking for like a heartfelt story.
Because
but you had with your father.
Yeah, but that's not gonna keep them as interested.
And not only that,
if I was homeless,
but that
right, and 9 of my siblings were killed in the house fire, and I was the only one that made it out. That's the thing. They'd have been like, "Oh, I love him. You can sing, and you're doing horrible."
Exactly.
But here's another thing about The Voice too.
Sure.
All of the people who won had record contracts in advance.
Right.
Okay.
So. And then think about this: the people who've been on there, most of them you never heard about again.
Yeah.
Ain't that amazing?
Yeah, because it's amazing that people from the Voice, you don't know none of their names.
Nothing.
True.
You can't tell me one person who won the Voice.
2 weeks after they won, nobody remembers them.
Wow.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
Wow.
So now when I did the Apollo, it was me and a young lady.
Jeopardy over there? What's going on?
we had a young
What
lady.
is divorce?
What is divorce? 200 for you. 200.
Politics for 200, right?
Exactly.
But when we did I did the Apollo, I never forget it. It was sold out. It was 3,000 people there. It was on like I might have went up and sang on like a Tuesday night or something.
Okay.
Sure.
And we went on first.
Wow. Cold audience.
Killed it though. No.
Oh, you killed
First
it.
of all, they
woke 'em up.
when you walk out, they really looking at you like, I dare you. So it was me and a girl we sang. She was like, I need you up there. I'm like, cool. We never got to rehearse or nothing, but I knew the song.
Sure.
So we did it, and she's like, I need you to do runs and ad-libs. Cool. They going off, and we like looking at each other like, we got him. This kid comes out maybe third, right?
Right.
he gets booed. Now here's the thing that you don't know about it. If Sandman doesn't come out, you can't leave the stage. So the guy's getting booed. Sandman never comes out. He walks off the stage. Sandman comes back out and walks him back on stage and was like, "You gotta finish. If I didn't boo you, you're not doing that bad. You're not." He even told me, he's like, "You're not great, but you're not that bad."
Okay.
So he gets out there and he sings and all of that, whatever. He gets through it, right? So then people are flipping and singing. And then the comedian Capone was the host.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So Capone says that he kept calling me "Who Yeah" backstage. So I reminded him of Jodeci. So he was like, y'all know what y'all need? Every singer up here tonight needed "Who Yeah." So they go off. So me and the girl like, okay, this is a good sign. Yeah. Long story short, we come back. You know, they do your head or whatever. When it gets to we do well on that. It gets to the third guy that got booed. He got a higher score than us. Wow. Because he got all these sympathy applause. And the girl who won actually got booed in the beginning. We didn't even slightly get booed. But I remember telling her, I was like, there's a trick to them putting you first. Because she had went up the week before and placed like third. Okay. And the lady kind of treated her like you really didn't deserve to be. Like she kind of treated her like, you go first. But this time when she came back, she killed it.
She was ready.
Nice. Yeah. And she didn't make it.
Well, here's my question to you. What is your plan? See, there's a plan now. See, you done that. And I say that because, you know, I haven't worked for nobody since 1986.
For sure.
But I had a plan.
For sure.
So that's what I asked the entertainers. Okay, this didn't work. What is your plan now?
My plan is, well, I have an album I'm finishing up. It's called Marvin. It's in dedication to my dad.
Oh, wow.
Right now we're in the mixing process of it. And I quite got the mastering. This time around, my first album I didn't shoot videos, so we're going to have visuals this time and performances more, because when I did the first album, I did 3 years of travel before I even did the first album. Wow. So I was doing New York, I was in Philly, VA, DC, anywhere I could get. Sure. And I did stuff here too, but that would lead to out of town stuff, because somebody may record me on their phone and send it to somebody and they be like, we want them here. So matter of fact, I did the Apollo, 3,000 people there. I didn't even know the Apollo could have that many people.
I didn't. Well, you must wasn't at the actual building. The actual building holds 3,000.
No, it holds 2,800. I'm sorry. Exactly. Yeah. 2,800.
And really fat.
Well, what I know about Howard, I know numbers.
No, they weren't fat. They were angry though. They were really upset New Yorkers. Right. So I did that 2,800 that night. The next day I came here and did a block party for maybe 12 people. Wow. The next day.
Wow.
I'm singing my ass off.
Exactly.
Thank you. And they like. So I done went from
right.
Gave them the same performance.
Right.
Not the same song, but got up there. I knew they didn't know me. Something about when they don't know you. I love that when they don't know me, because it's like, oh, I get to go in here and really act.
Well, my only concern is, especially with what we just talked about, because this is a life lesson when I talk. And I say it because we have to live and learn not to make the same mistakes again. Because you're good enough to cross over. But you got to know their music. You got to know what they like. And the sympathy stories that you were talking about, I seen a guy from New York. He was like a homeless on the train. And they took him all the way. I'm talking about, this is the America Got Talent.
I know just who you're talking about. Black dude.
Black dude, older dude. Because he had that storyline again, and that makes a lot of sense, though. So I just wish you luck, man. Just
thank you.
But don't shut yourself down to Baltimore.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Get involved.
You know what? Even I was grateful that I had my dad, because he would tell me things in like a backline kind of way, like a backdoor way. Like when I first started, he was like, "Yeah, you got a nice voice and that was great, but you need to write your own songs." I'm like, "Well, I write them." He like, "Do you own publishing?" At the time, I'm like, "I don't know what that even is." He like, until you tell me what publishing is, you don't go to the studio. Wow. So then we figured that out, and next thing I know, at 18, he was the co-signer to my first publishing contract. You know what I mean? So then he's like, okay, what's mixing, what's mastering? And even back then, when everybody wanted to be on the major, I'm talking, I was doing this when like Drew Hill was popping.
Wow.
Like, popping. And Cisco is actually my cousin.
Really?
On my dad's side,
He's your cousin.
So it's Marvin is my dad, Cisco is my cousin.
That right in the family, right?
Valerie Simpson is our cousin too.
You know, that was one of my favorite groups.
That was a great
we
writing
blessed over here. We some whalers over here.
Don't do it. I don't know what it is.
Will Smith. So
I'm surprised you didn't do Anthony Jeter shows.
I did do Anthony Jeter shows.
Wow.
Because I used to host them back
He was hosting.
I was there when Drill got signed, Ruffin, all those guys.
All of them. I know all of them. But we did the Jeter shows. I was in a group and we used to do. I did one by myself, the first one by myself. And then after that, I was in a group and we used to come back as special guests. So once I did the first one, I got 3 standing ovations. The first one we did. Okay. So after that, we just were special guests. We ain't had to sell the tickets or nothing.
Anthony gonna make you sell them tickets.
We were like, but actually that was
like BWT.
That's how we roll.
Right.
So, but he was very much like, you need to know the business. You understand?
Big time. Yeah.
Royalties,
and basically that's what I'm talking about.
Copyrights, owning your
But just think, Anthony didn't do that. It would have been no Drew Hill.
Yeah.
Would have been no rough end.
Yeah.
Well, how would look at
Anthony invited the right people to the shows to see him, and then launched their career.
Anthony used to have me singing for Troy Patterson and
Troy do everybody.
Henson and. I mean, he would call me 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm young.
Yeah.
Jeter here.
I remember I was hosting Rodney Jerkins in the front seat.
Okay.
And I'm a big cracking on him. He eating a hot dog. Come find out 2 weeks later he was on Entertainment Tonight. Producing Mariah Carey album.
Sure.
Yeah.
But that goes back to what I always say. You never know who's sitting in the air.
I said that all the time.
You never know. So you got to, like you said, with the 12 people, you gave them the same show.
Oh, yeah, same show.
And that's what you do. Give them the same show.
So Howard, I have a question for you.
You got a question for Howard?
How did you get the role of the police officer in The Wire?
Audition. Pat Moran. I did some other stuff for her. Commercial, stuff like that. I did the Slow Jam commercial. I don't know if y'all ever seen that Slow Jam commercial.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was nationwide.
Was that Hey Love?
The same people. The Slow Jam.
Yeah.
And so Pat Moran invited me an email telling me doing Wire how I got a part. Pat Moran is a talent agent, not a agent. He's a talent director. So that means she calls you directly. She don't take no percentage of the parts you get.
Okay.
So she pretty much can. If they like her, they like the act. She can put you in the part directly.
Okay.
So I had to came down, did audition. Then they said Howard come back. All right. Came back again. Did it again. And then the third time I had it with the director. And he gave me direction and stuff. Make sure I could take direction and all that stuff. Next thing you know, on my way home, she called me. How you got the part.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to say you did a great job.
You looked official in that role.
Sure. Yeah, you did a real good job.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we always say.
He lying. He just showed up with a box of donuts. You know how they do.
That was good, girl. You working his ass.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, how else? He been waiting on you all day.
Guess what?
Guess what, nigga? You didn't show up.
Hey, listen, tell her that's a prop. If you're a cop, that's a prop, right? You got to come with the donuts, right?
That's right.
Yeah. But you know, it's amazing. I'm so thankful that you walked in this room, sir. And I'm going to say it for this reason. You never know who's doing what.
Yeah.
We got so many people out, just like Irvin came to our show the other night, the actor. Remember, G? The boy that was from California. These people out here doing stuff.
Yes.
Sometimes Baltimore can stagnate you.
Yeah.
It can make you feel like, I ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely.
You know, but like your dad saying, I already know, learn the business.
Absolutely.
You know, learn where your bread going to be buttered at. Because if you don't, you're going to, so much talent is better than talent that made it already.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at Jackie. No white producer out California give her an award for the best host. Hey, look! I thought no white man was kidnapped.
No, Howard, I know what that was.
Howard, tell
See, what it was, it was a wig award.
That's what it was.
Ain't nobody.
Lead performance.
She was looking fly though. She was looking
Let me
fly.
tell you,
She was.
Jackie was Halloween before the day came.
Goddamn right, y'all better recognize.
No, but hey, look, if that's your style, man, you do you. You know what I mean? I don't know, Jack. I might have you do Tina Marie. I'm gonna love them and leave them. Come on, man. No, I'm serious, but I think we need to give you a shot if you can come Sunday.
I'm gonna come Sunday.
Come on Sunday, because one of the things I try to do, not to downplay the young people, is I try to keep the ones that 50 and over going, because sometimes they got talent, but people try to bring them down because they're older, and I'm dealing with a limit of younger people, older people. Tanya Whitey is funny.
She is hilarious.
And Tanya catch hell.
Yeah.
And I have to share that with people, but they're looking at her mouth, not her talent. You know, some of us going, Jackie, you talk a lot of shit.
She got a pretty mouth,
she speak her mouth. She speak her mind. I speak her mouth. She
speak her mouth.
She speak her mouth. She speaks her mind. You know, she's just saying stuff off the cuff. Don't mean nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
That girl's 71 years old. She say what the hell she wants.
And she looks amazing.
She does look amazing.
Yes.
I talked to her today. So that's my point, and that's why I try to keep the ones that's 50 and over. Don't worry, I like the young talent, but sometimes you got to learn from the older ones. If nothing else,
I believe talent is talent.
It's talent.
You know, I don't believe that your talent should be, you know, determined by your age. I think that, yes, sir. I believe. I mean, there's something for everybody. It just depends on what your description of success is. You know what I mean? Because
so let me ask you, what high school you go to?
I went to Woodlawn.
Oh, you went to?
Yes, sir.
Do you know we did this play at Woodlawn High School?
Really?
That's when we did the play.
Oh, wow.
Tribute to Sanford and Son, man. I love that little story.
Yeah, it was
like a
great.
small lyric in it, didn't
It
it? Yeah, he went to Woodlawn.
Yeah, I was there. I was at Woodlawn.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Y'all had the beautiful women, because I don't know what Dunbar was putting out.
Damn.
Don't get me started.
Dunbar put thugs out before I did.
But yeah, I do believe that. I mean, there's something for everybody. I mean, even if you look at Red Fox when he did Sanford and Son, he was an older gentleman.
Well, you know, let me tell you something. Richard
Esther Roll.
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
We got two Esthers right now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, look how old she was at that time. And,
But the interesting thing about that, and I admire that about Red Fox, he brought his friends along. Like LaWanda Page was one of his closest friends.
But he just said something too, Jack. He just said something too again. But see, you got to remember, look how old they were. But that's a whole different era.
It is.
Yeah.
They coming up through all this prejudice and all. They call it the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah, absolutely.
They had to go through all that. So Red had to help them. You know, people don't know that Flip Wilson was way back there.
Oh yeah.
Flip was. You wouldn't believe it. Who his brother is Damon Wilson. That's Lamont.
Lamont. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
But Flip had the business mind.
Yes,
you know what I'm
was
saying?
Smart.
At a time when a lot of us wasn't looking at the business side of things.
Sure.
So he was brilliant in
He
that
was very
regard.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But again, that, you know, the thing I'm saying is like in my industry of music, most of the people that you see getting on are like kids, teenagers. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you look at like New Edition when they came on, and the Jacksons and stuff like that. They're kids. So labels tend to like kids, so it'll make someone who's 25 or 30 feel like there's no way they're gonna sign me because I'm older. You know what I mean? But there is a way to do anything. You know what I mean? You look at hip hop. Hip hop is 50 years old now. So you can't take away Busta Rhymes. You can't take away Jay-Z. You can't take away Redman.
Well, the thing is, you got to come up with something that's gonna pop right away.
But I
you on that
think
clock, you better be popping right away.
Yeah, but I think it's
lean on me at 45.
Yeah.
Right, and he did a lot of black exploitation films, which a lot of people don't realize. So
but that was a breakout
for a very long time. Yeah, but you're right. That was his breakout role.
I had a senior moment. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Morgan Freeman. He blew up when he was in his 40s.
Look how old he was.
Yeah.
Wake up.
I mean, you know, listen, I look at my dad. Like,
take your birthday away from me.
Listen, my dad passed at 66, right?
Okay.
He sang until he was 66. So he was 66 years old, still sitting up there singing songs that he sang when he was 20. But what I'm saying is, he never looked at it like, oh, I'm too old to do this.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We can't do this weekend because what if a kid is in the audience? They're not going to like this.
Well, your point is so valid because there's an audience for everything.
Everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's an audience for
it's just a lot of times mainstream, it shines the light on certain aspects of everything.
Sure.
Because if you don't know any better, you don't realize that there are people who are older making records. Luther Vandross didn't blow up till he was 30.
Yeah.
30.
But he was opening for what? What's my girl name?
Patty LaBelle.
But
he was
again,
on one of her teams. So
never too much. Luther was 30 when he did never too much. He was 30 years old.
Sure.
And he had to pay for it himself. But see, now one thing I do love is we all have the opportunity to cut a lot of middlemen out to do exactly what we want. And that was what my father was preaching when I was 14 years old.
Sure.
Like one day you're not, you're not going to need these labels and all of that.
Right.
But we definitely need to figure out a machine.
Yeah, it's basically apparent now because you got the internet. Boom. You get one of them quick one hit wonders. Boom, you dead. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Like even with comedians, the only problem with comedy is I hate to see a guy with 5 minutes, then you see him, he ain't got but 10. That's the downplay with the thing. You got guys.
That's how Chris Tucker was.
Right.
They was headlining him in different clubs. He only
had no material. But like I said, being at the right place, the right time. But the bottom line is what I was going to say since Howard wouldn't shut the fuck up when I was talking. I'll shut his punk ass down too. But this is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that don't help the veterans. See, people don't understand comedy, and we're talking mainstream and black. See, there's mainstream and then there's black. Look how much black do we have in this. Name one black comedy club in Baltimore. Name one. None.
Not one. Yeah.
Name one in the United States.
Well, they got one in Florida. They got one in Florida. What's the boy's name? He runs it. Can't think. I'm looking right at him and shit. In Jacksonville, because I opened up for Tommy Davidson there. They got one there.
Okay.
But it's not. But we got to reach that. Oh, then Georgia got theirs. Howard.
Well, is he black?
The boy from Georgia. Oh, that goes to your boy.
Uptown?
No, Earthquake owns one of them because he talks about it.
He don't own no more.
I was going to say he don't own it no more.
He was talking about it just recently. So I'm getting.
Yeah. He owned it.
Oh, okay.
Was it in D.C.?
No, well, he's from D.C.
He's original D.C.
Original from D.C. He say so much. I worked with him in mainstream, and then this boy, he came up out of nowhere because he was with mainstream.
Yeah.
So when Def Jam came out, BET, Earthquake just took it by the horn. He just rolled with it. So, I mean, we look at people that's trying to be successful. You don't know the backstory. It's a lot of grinding.
It's a lot of work.
Man,
it's a lot
but that's what
of
people
work.
don't see.
But your dad made a good point. Know the business. That's all we're talking about.
Yeah.
You got to learn the business. I saw right there that, hey, look, I ain't going to be the funniest comic on Def Jam. I ain't going to be the funniest on BET. When I came back, I came from Seattle, Washington. I was working mainstream.
Okay.
I ran right back into nigger night. I said, there go my career. But I saw opportunity because I was in it since '78.
Yeah.
See, I go back with the Ritz nightclub, and I know you really don't know what the Ritz.
I know the Ritz.
That's where my parents met at.
Yeah, nice.
My parents went to the
That's where my mother and my father met
I
at.
would look back in the day, all the DJs, Randy Dennis, Curtis Anderson, see all them guys, Tim Watts. See, it was back then. Of course, your dad knew them because they were coming back. They was hitting stages like that.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying is, just a tough business. And now that it ain't getting no better, and we got a pandemic screwing up stuff. It slows the roll on where you're trying to go, so.
But I always say this too. It's everything pretty much draws from black culture.
Oh,
everything.
Come on now.
And then we don't get recognized, right? I always say this: it's cool to be black until it's time to be black.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
It's cool to be black until you get locked the fuck up.
What you say, right.
Then it ain't cool to be black no more. You can't say nothing.
And I said that to a couple of people. It was a guy who had a sound back in Elvis days. And Elvis stole his whole sound.
Oh, big time.
Everything. It's amazing. And that man could never blow up because Elvis already took it.
Well, look at him going way back. Look at Little Richard. That's what he was crying about.
Yeah.
Right.
He wasn't just tutti frutti. You understand?
Right. I see what you did there.
To see if you were listening.
I see what you did there.
But all I'm saying is this here. He in the trenches, and you talking about in the 40s, and that's a hard time to come out.
It's a hard time.
We fighting to be
You're
free. We fighting to sit on the front of the bus. In those eras. So for them guys to come out of the trenches and go, look. James Brown had to ride out of Georgia, haul ass and to get away, and he ain't did nothing. He was just trying to leave for stealing a suit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Sometimes you gotta get in there through the back door, but also understand other people's culture too, because there's a young lady that I write for. She's a country singer.
She's from here?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Stephanie Vaughn.
Oh,
She's
wow,
dope.
wow.
She can really sing. White girl.
Wow.
And when I met her, she was kind of singing like popish R&B songs.
Right.
When I went to the studio with her, she was like, I would love to do, country or whatever. And then she was like, what would you do? I was like, whatever we do, it has to be you.
Yeah.
I'm not about to swag you up and swag you. I'm not gonna have you singing like I would sing.
Yeah, but you
this
make
thing
a good
gotta
point.
be completely
But you
you.
make a good point.
But here's the thing. I want to be able to represent us in a way that doesn't sell our culture. But
I don't want you to waste time. I'm trying to help you.
No, for sure.
Don't waste time, because that shit goes so quick.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I was 52 last week. I'm 65 now.
Shit. 52 in this goddamn dreams.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you say earlier? Wait a minute. What did you say earlier? I got to shut you down, because I know what I'm talking about. Don't get political.
Yeah.
Play the game to get in the game.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you can do it your way once you get there. That's all I'm talking
But what I mean is, if I'm gonna play the game, I'm gonna play it your way without people even realizing I'm playing the game.
That's what's up. We talk the same thing. I just chew more bubble gum than you.
So Ricky, with the way comedy is, let's go to the past. Mm-hmm. When you first started versus now, what would you change about comedy?
Well, here's the situation we all are dealing with. Mm-hmm. It's too sensitive now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They look at that slap from Chris Rock. See, if you slap me, I'm gonna fuck you up first. Mm-hmm. You gonna get an ass with me.
You took it to the church.
Your mama ain't gonna know your ass by the time. I don't play about it.
Right.
You want to get violent and shit, take it out on some.
Yeah.
People never approach me because they think I'm mean anyway. Mm-hmm. That's why I took the podcast. To let people know there's a real side to me. Mm-hmm. I took that. We've been on that joint for a whole year now. Mm-hmm. But I wanted them to see that, hey, look, there's business and there's show.
Absolutely.
I'm just all business. I don't play with your time, don't play with mine. Mm-hmm. He'll tell you, I'm never late for nothing. Did you hear that? Never.
Howard?
I told you were really on time. You were just early. I was on time. You see the difference? You was just early. I was on time.
I like this guy. But we're talking about the differential and comedy. We got something to deal with. We're dealing with so much, trying to give everybody equal rights. First of all.
Right.
So you just took so much material from a comic. Mm-hmm. You can't talk about this because somebody's gonna complain. Mm-hmm. Can't mention the Jews or your shit gonna get shut down.
Oh man,
the Jews or the gays, really? Because they're running everything.
But if you come to a comedy club, there should be an even playing field.
I agree.
You come there to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay for me to talk about black people, but I can't talk about you. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that we need to get away from that. Shock comedy used to be the best thing. I used to love shock comedy.
Yeah.
We can't do it no more. Mm-hmm. And I'm worse because I improv into a crowd, and I'm talking about everything. But I know how far to go.
Yeah.
I don't want to. You never want the audience to hate you. Mm-hmm. You want them to like you, but also that's why I try to keep a grin on my face, like I mean this shit, but I'm smiling.
Right.
But I mean it.
Right.
That's definitely a skill.
I had to earn it.
Yeah,
People ask me about improv all the time. That's why I can roll so much here.
Yeah.
These podcasts help me. We want to thank Jackie because we wouldn't have had no podcast if I didn't get jealous of her and Pipes and Nick the Quick.
Nick the Quick.
Nick the Quick. Got to get Ricky out of here. He ain't bring no donuts.
Okay.
Yeah, but I say this, and I say that to anybody that wants to get in show business, and it's a real good one. Learn everything about the business, but don't limit your talent. And listen, I'm sitting here with a podcast. I always wanted to be on radio.
Yeah.
I listen how strong your voice is. Shit, nigga, you better go to radio. You got a strong voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But don't limit your talent.
Yeah, for sure.
That one thing can lead. Look, he started as an actor, and now he's doing comedy. But now his love is plays.
Yeah.
So do everything. That's how I fulfill my days. I was so busy last week from podcasters to a show and then rehearsal. That don't sound like a lot. Do it. It takes 5 days to look like a whole week sometimes.
Right.
So, is that my fault?
No, that's
Nick, you,
Howard, for you.
Nick, you on WhatsApp?
Go to dating site.
You got two phones. You got two bills too. That's Oh, one bill? What you got? What you got?
Say he on a dating app.
I just want to know.
Naughty Nick just received a message.
We got one phone for the dating app.
You didn't hear what he just said.
What you say, John?
Naughty Nick has just received a message.
How did you hear what he said?
That's why the door was locked.
Naughty Nick.
That's why the door was locked. Hell yeah.
He had the door locked. We couldn't even get up in here. Padlock.
We couldn't even get in there. We had to have a vice grip to get in there.
Okay. Yeah, but we dialed the phone like 3 different times.
Sleep.
That's funny.
Well, I know when we heard the door, I heard something hum.
Jack, what was your question for me?
So for you, the same question I asked Ricky when you first started in the business versus now. How do you feel about comedy present day?
Well, it's expanded. Definitely. You got comedians who been doing it for years. And you got I call them microwave comedians because they funny online. And then comedians travel all over the country, and it's about numbers.
Yeah.
And who's going to put people on their feet. And right now, you only have to be funny. But if you can draw and act like you tell a joke,
yeah,
they gonna book you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was all about. Because you only have to be funny.
Well, this world is kind of watered down to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't want the authentic. You know, we rather have the fabricated. You know, something that's right. It ain't gonna last long.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason why I wrote material on our music was better than your music with the young.
I agree.
You can remember the makeup to break
That's
up.
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
I can't remember one damn slow song. And I New Edition with my people. I love New Edition. I watched the movie, goddammit. I know how to do Bobby Brown's part. It beneath my ass.
Sit your old ass down somewhere.
He said he could have did. I believe you, Rick.
You see all them things? I mean, shake Jack. I bet I can beat you to that door, Jackie.
I doubt it, but we'll leave it out there.
You see how he walked up on his lap this
How would I be a wig ahead of Oh, Ricky done won by a wig.
So I gotta, we go into some intimate questions.
Yeah, let's go, because you about ready to get nasty. I can feel it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here goes Dirty Sally.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty Sally.
Let me put the kids out the car.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
They say put the kids out the car.
So this is a good one. I guess this is for the men.
What is going on?
That's his sound
You know,
effect.
that's his favorite sound effect.
Yeah. That's what he was imagining when the goddamn door was
That's why the door was locked. We see why the door was locked.
I was about to say that he was using that in the
Look down at Nick Pants. He's still coming.
So
that's why he had the camouflage outfit on. See the shoes got the whole camouflage thing going on.
Okay,
but he noticed he ain't moved since he been sitting there.
He hasn't moved. I mean, it seemed like it get darker over there with Howard. I don't know what's going on.
That nigga lost in the woods somewhere.
His car sexy, ain't it?
He
I'm just saying, okay.
I don't want my mansion.
Hey, Howard, I just want to know.
Oh, that's what it is?
I want to know how you gonna play the numbers in the woods.
You already played numbers. Did you hit?
It ain't come out yet.
It's at the 8.
It's 8:07, nigga.
Come out on the website
Oh,
yet.
yeah, come out at 8:15.
Check your tickets. I need a
And the dog are like.
So I'm going to ask y'all this question.
All right.
You have to bust a nut to save your life. Would it take penetration, oral sex, or your hand to make it happen? What the fuck you looking at me like that for? Like I'm the nasty motherfucker.
You a nasty bitch.
Where it come from?
I ain't want to call you a motherfucker.
John
but you
had to kind of like close his jacket
Like,
up
oh my.
a little bit.
He was looking too like, what? Because we going from laughing to... So
well, I
when
mean,
you come,
it's intimate connection, so let's connect.
Hey, look, I know he can answer that question. Nick just did it.
Nick, answer the question.
Definitely see.
I guess 5 years over.
Wait a minute.
I said, let the oldest go. Yep.
The oldest go first. Now ask. All right, I don't. But I ain't got a meatloaf in the back of my neck. This is like having a goddamn wheel on a tire with no washers. You got a big ass meatloaf in the back of your head with no gravy. But go on with this, Jack. What's the question?
Okay, I'm going to ask the question again.
Can't get me laughing so much.
Wait a minute, Howard done disappeared.
I know.
He's scratching his numbers off.
You know it. He checked check for the winning number.
What's the next question?
Okay. You heard the question, Howard?
Hold on,
what you say?
Now you gonna act like he don't hear shit. You heard the question?
He can't even hear.
All you see is his teeth frozen.
He act like he's frozen.
Howard, you heard the question?
No, what is it?
You have to bust a nut to save your life. Would it take penetration, oral sex, or your hand to make it happen?
Penetration.
You want to be penetrated?
No.
I didn't know it was going there.
Everybody
brought up the what they brought up the butt bees.
Yeah, the bees. I know. Damn, Jackie remember everything.
I say, who is this guy?
Pulling bees out the butt.
When you talking about bees,
Jackie not gonna forget. Gotta watch what you say on podcasts always, because Jackie didn't forget that. Pulling bees out your booty.
Yeah, because you said you felt a little uncomfortable when he made that statement.
Well, because he was sitting beside me. My brother be talking about pulling bees out of his ass. It'll make you think about that for a minute. Like, hold on. Look, I'm like, let me slide over.
Right,
Vicky said, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable.
You know, he done gone back to some kinky ways of Howard G.
And I hadn't even started saying anything. He started it.
Start calling him Howard G. Spot.
They busting your head. I can't wait to see this.
I like that. Yes, Lord. Yes. I like that.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to open up a comic club. I wanted to call it the G Spot.
Did you?
Look at him.
That mean you?
Nope.
I like it because you're Howard.
Most people don't even know what a G spot is, bro.
G spot.
Yeah, here we go again.
Well, for y'all men, I really think God. Sometimes I think God is a woman because the idea that you all G spots is in your ass. I think that's funny as shit.
Did you see my lip drop?
I never do that.
I can see why Howard say penetration.
I keep forgetting.
That ultimate G spot orgasm.
I'm sitting there with dirty salad.
Pineapples.
They're so dirty. No, but y'all already done ruined my religion. So that's I know.
Jackie.
Everybody wants to say me, but they laugh harder than I am.
Remember, Jackie?
We have like an uncomfortable laugh. Like,
What he did, John?
I wasn't ready for that.
I was looking like,
hey, we don't do this on my show.
It was Howard's answer. Howard, the one that took it back to the penetration and butt beads.
I know.
okay. But there it is, as my father would say.
Hey, Howard, she got to remind. That's why Pipes is gone. She done ran that nigga out of here.
Yeah.
Pipes took off.
Pipes used to me, so.
Yeah, but I don't know. Penetration, is the joint. I mean, now I go down in the deal, but it got to be clean.
You go down.
You got to be clean.
Down in the deal. You go down to the delta.
It don't matter as long as it's clean.
Okay.
Man, if you suck a breast and shit, that bitch dirty, you gonna pull the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Abort a dirty breast.
Abort the mission.
I had one friend I used to love when I visited, when I was out there swinging. We was always clean, and I'm like, no, that's sick. What anybody said? We done in the Jackie's world.
Making this shit up.
Jack off Jackie. Nights with Jack off Jackie.
And Jackie, I just want the video, goddamn it. Show me the goddamn video, because you was a nasty one, girl.
Oh my God.
It's your show. I mean, no, I have my intimate moments. I mean, I was single. I did what I did, but. It's clean. I'll suck a toe if it's clean.
Okay.
I put the manicure on that bitch if you want me to, as long as it's clean. As long as it's clean. I'm a clean man. I can dig it. I don't have nothing. If you don't go all the way with sex, then you're wasting time.
I agree.
You got to do it all. You got to do it all. You got to do it all. Then what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out. Nigga, you could be making me goddamn Grand Slam breakfast while you sitting there. But
go hard, go home.
I agree, Howard.
That's right.
Definitely.
Howard got low again.
Yeah, he done got low Howard in there.
I just want to know how many tickets he had in that truck.
I know, but look.
Okay, right, exactly.
All I gotta say, if a deer pop out in that picture, I would not be no good. And sit right. Look, this is strange because I was driving here. Swear it was daylight. A fox, he comes right near my car.
Yeah.
I mean, what? I'm like, what the fuck is he? He's looking at me like he's trying me. Okay. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, you got that car, it's paid for.
Okay. Right.
But they say when it come across your path, it's good luck. That's what I heard.
A fox?
Yeah, a fox. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, cause he didn't move. It's daylight now.
Yeah.
He was in the dark, he'll just shoot past. But dude was trapped. Okay, what do you want to do? Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm getting in this car somewhere. I had to ride on the top of the hood. I don't like animals.
Yeah.
I don't like, that's your choice, cat, dog, and all that shit. I didn't even like goldfish.
Well, Howard like monkeys. Didn't Howard say something about monkeys on the show?
No, what you doing over here tonight? Peeing on yourself? Why you?
No, she wiping up. Since you say all you do is pee, she wiping your shit up.
No, but it's coming from that direction.
It's coming from that direction.
She's shooting shit up. Hey, look, the sad part.
Okay.
Look, the sad part, it never happened.
Right.
Until you start talking about that shit, you see, hit some foreplay on that.
I'm just trying to say.
Hey, look, Fantasia hair is sweating.
Okay. Goddamn. I don't know what it was. The penetration
I'm about to bust
was
a song real quick.
Let's bust a song, baby. Bust a song. Let you and fucking Al B. Shore sing.
Oh, no.
Not Al B. Shore.
People running up out of here while I'm singing.
No, I can sing a little bit, though, you know.
Let's hear it.
No, but I ain't going to do it for y'all, but it's like.
The fuck you bring it up for?
Because we're talking about singing, Jackie. See, Jackie, don't take that goddamn rose out of your head and shit, put it back in the garden.
Rose. Don't take me to the rose.
How you
I got excited.
You got her excited talking about the rose. She ain't talking about the
She's not talking about the rose?
No, she's not talking about the flowers.
Yeah, I need you to stay up to date, babe.
I know. Look, I made it this far by faith.
So John, while you over there, because John over there concentrating, I need you to answer this question.
Repeat it for me.
Repeat the question. He's sucking.
What is going on?
It sounded like you were getting head in the car.
It did. It did.
Are you on 32nd Street? Are you on 32nd Street?
He on 32nd Street.
Wait a minute. Is that where you gotta go?
Okay. He can ready to take that trip once he leave here to 25th Street.
Hey, look, Nick, that's up the street.
Okay. So yeah, John, if you have to bust a nut to save your life, would it take penetration, oral sex, or your hand to make it happen?
Well, the real question is, how much time do I have to
Yes,
save
that's
my
what I
life?
want to know too.
However long you need to make it happen.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm losing you.
Well, if I got a while, it's gonna be penetrating because but see, I'm a live a long time because I'm a marathon runner, baby.
Okay.
So, you know, it's gonna be a good while.
It's gonna be a good while.
There we go. Yeah.
He trying to say
Bring a lunch.
you had to camp.
Bring a lunch?
Yeah, we gonna have to camp out.
Lunch,
doing in there?
dinner,
I see how it's
dessert.
shipping papers and shit. What they got going on
I thought it was toilet paper.
Hey, look. Connection intimacy. So why
Because you know this, the light keep fading on and off, and they
Boy, you
got
play
damn
the-
truck.
He got the light on.
Hey, look.
Get them numbers together.
That comes from the connection I got over there. On the intimate
That's the
connection.
intimate connection.
What's on the paper? Howard? The numbers you didn't play?
Yeah.
I keep saying this paper flying up.
You should have played.
No, he done hit, man.
Yeah, he hits.
My problem, I can't stay out of the goddamn casino. I can't stand that shit.
You
I'm
should do that
walking there,
bullshit.
hand them my money.
Hey, y'all know I've never been to Live or Horseshoe and Gamble.
Really?
And you ain't missed a damn
Never
thing.
Everybody knew what they lose. Everybody upset.
It's tight
Nobody's
right now.
excited.
But it's
You're
tight
right.
now. You know, money's tight.
Money's tight.
Yeah, but I've never gambled since they've been here.
Okay.
But you gamble on every damn
I
thing
only
else.
been to Horseshoe one time.
Hey, y'all, you hear what I said?
They got the best
But you
pizza
gamble
in
on
the
every damn
world.
thing else.
Yeah.
That pizza is like a
Everybody says
blessing.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
my
the
shit there.
only
Okay.
reason I used to
Yeah.
go there.
Okay.
But you
I
need-
just went to the Maryland Live for the first time in like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Just kicking it. You know, me and my best friend. But the other, the Horseshoe.
Yeah, that pizza home.
Oh man.
But put some blue cheese on.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
What
put some
you getting, some
Melvin
head?
Don't go ahead.
Okay. Just a drizzle.
No. They got the cheese.
Getting out the car.
Let the milk
Okay.
sit on that shit.
He going to
Man,
cash
you
in
gonna
his
be back
ticket.
there
Gonna
every
cash
month.
it out, ticket.
Going to cash his ticket in. Where you at now?
Yeah.
I don't know why are we giving you attention, motherfucker? You in a truck. Drove all the way here from Essex. You in a truck and shit.
Okay.
I know. No, he telling you what he gonna do. He gonna play them numbers.
He gonna cash it in right now. Loan me $1.
Yeah, hit.
He said I just want
Bring me a chicken box.
He said we all up in this business.
Yeah, your business is supposed to have been here.
Okay.
Exactly.
Forgot about that though. Bottom line. So what we got up next, Jackie? Put in one of them carrot cards.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Jackie, the card. Jackie, you need to have like a little bulbs.
How would you feel about being tied up, Nick?
Oh, that's a good one. Wait a minute. She ain't answering nothing.
Right.
You a man.
So Sister Shaw, how do you feel about being tied up? I believe Shaw was tied up
Disclaimer,
before.
she's married.
No, but you know what it is? We giving her ideas. That's what it is.
Right, she over there with that thicky.
Come on, young blood.
Hit her with the Jeopardy joint.
Yeah.
Wait a minute! Oh my God. No, I have never been tied up, but I might.
Are you interested?
I might have to go home to my husband and get tie
You
his
ready to be
ass
tied
up.
up?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, you a Taurus. You'll try anything once.
Oh.
Yeah, I would. I definitely would. I definitely would.
Firsthand.
Oh
My
yeah.
birthday same day.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
You gotta do a party.
Yeah.
I do it every year.
Yeah.
About 60. We had 800 people there. Taurus was in the house too. You know?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Taurus come out for a
I
reason.
dated 3 of them back to back.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Taurus ain't no joke.
And I'm a
That's what you got.
Scorpio, so.
Oh no, my daughter's mother.
Scorpio in the house.
Scorpio,
My
Scorpio
birthday
women
past
too.
Sunday.
Love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I would
Yeah,
date
trip.
Scorpio women.
Really?
Like,
Because I know they're gonna be crazy. And
My mother's a Scorpio.
She's nuts. April the 20th through the May.
My father used to be like,
Yeah,
you
like
and your
May
mother are
20th.
not alike.
Like May 20th. Yeah, like May
Enough
20th.
of them, they go crazy.
You be like, wait, what?
Some of the Scorpio women, phew, I have one of
They
them.
tied you up.
No,
His mama a Scorpio. My mother was
Jackie,
Scorpio.
you ain't gonna catch me with the wrong word.
Right.
You gonna catch him. You got him one time. You ain't getting him
I'm too
again.
quick with this shit. You ain't got to worry about it.
Okay.
No, we was talking about science because she a cancer. I ain't
Johnny
even-
every day.
Oh, he made it home and
Made
shit.
it
What is
home.
that?
What is that?
Prereq.
Is that prime juice? What is that prime?
What is that?
Stop
He-
promoting these
he- he-
motherfuckers
he-
that ain't giving us no money.
You know why he doing this shit? Because he got to be to bed at 9. All you got to do is roll over on that motherfucking fleet jack.
Now he just
Hey, look,
He was showing us random stuff in the
Hey, look, he done showed us one glass of orange juice and shit else in the refrigerator.
That's what inches
It's about
80.
2
Where is it? I can't see it, yo.
80.
He ain't away.
Oh, he is done.
turned into MTV Cribs.
I know, man.
We on our way over after the
Shag
show.
carpet. Yeah.
Y'all making me miss the game tonight.
You show motherfucker that fake foot of yours?
What?
I want us to know he got prime
That fake
too, y'all.
foot of
Oh, he got
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard G has
Is Prime
prime.
paying you? I mean, you sure put it out there like they paying them.
Lynette want to know if he got the shag at this point.
You got
He got the shag. Turn to the side
Turn
so
to
we
the
can see
side.
that shag
Turn
sexy.
to the side.
Ow!
He's like, ow! There we go. Hit it.
Yeah, fool.
Y'all some hating.
Oh my God! Damn.
Oh, it is so funny. The brother is so spontaneous. That's the
Yeah,
talent that
I
like
do
about
love
him.
that.
We've been together
Yeah,
for 30
Howard is
Oh, that's
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, the
beautiful.
bottom line is people hate on it, but you know, if we don't stick together, who gonna do it? Somebody
Yeah.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta do it, baby.
Somebody gotta do it. I tell you what though, when Sanford and Son come back out, Jackie, you're gonna see a whole new cast, but you're gonna see them polished as hell.
Womp, womp, womp,
Drill sergeant the
womp.
hell out.
I already know.
Oh no, it's gotta be right.
Yeah.
Put that back out there and half step and whatever, you know. That's me playing red on that, makeup and all that.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
nailed that. But that first one, we did the thing.
The first
big
one
dummy.
was really good. Yeah, it was really good.
Big dummy.
Big dummy. All right, John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who the Rollo? Yeah, who's the Rollo?
Yeah, who's Rollo?
He might be fired if his ass don't show up on
You
set.
lying.
Damn, y'all need a Rollo?
Nick got some rollovers on the back of his neck.
You need a wallow.
Nick don't get a shape up.
Good.
I know that he over there thinking of shit now. Look at Nick. Hey, he got them goosebumps on the back of his neck. That's
back there.
No, bro. He got meatloaf and spam.
Not spam.
Spam and potty meat.
Potty meat.
That's that potty meat, yes.
Where y'all got a show together?
They got the crab feast.
Oh yeah, the crab feast.
That nigga will do a crab feast in a minute. I'm about to say crab. I just hope he don't come up with that stinking ass Grandma G outfit and shit. Hey, you doing Grandma G? Oh, thank you, God. Only brother I know that wear a bra and like it.
Now that would explain that would definitely explain the butt beat.
Oh, the me and Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Yeah, but Tyler's sitting on the top of the hill, and you in Cherry Hill. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, right on time.
That was good.
Right on time.
Funny, man.
So we're getting ready to wrap up. So Howard, what you got coming up?
Well, of course, you know, crab feast is Saturday. Then we got.
I know, get the camera, man. We gotta look at the dim light bulb. Come on, bro. There you go.
We got to do this private place where you got to show us something crazy.
It's gonna be at
spaghetti.
Oh, it's gonna be a Diamond.
It's at Diamond.
Diamond. 12 to 4. Then we got Friday the 18th. Who knows? Saturday. We got Cafe 12, 8 o'clock. And then also still looking for people for the cast of Sanford and Son. We'll have auditions on the 6th, the 13th, and the 20th. 7 o'clock at Cowleyman Studio. So if you know anybody in town, come on up.
Can we forward the script to Jackie? Because I'd like to see her work on
Maria.
Jackie,
text me an email. I'll play the script.
Yeah, work on Maria, because that way you'd be kind of broken in.
It could be a fake transaction too.
And the thing is, you wear the blonde wig, Jackie. Just come as you are.
No, it's a black wig. With that rose.
Was she the black
wig?
No, why a black wig? Why she can't do the
black? Because the most black hair, Rick.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he wants you Spanish.
I get it, but yeah.
Yeah, but you got enough wigs, Jackie.
I don't think she got no black.
You ain't got no black.
Every color but black.
You know they call it spray paint. Get a spray paint. Get a spray gun.
Wait a minute. Nick can be Bubba.
You ain't lying.
Hey, look, he can be Bubba with a meatloaf.
I thought you was on my side.
But I think Bubba
she couldn't resist that though, nigga. You just left it over.
Hey, look. I ain't gonna
She was a comedian though.
It was by accident.
Yeah, all right.
When it was the Comedy Factory used to be on Marketplace, and we had went down there.
No, that was that wasn't the Comedy Factory.
No, the Laugh.
No. What the slapstick?
That was on the Marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a bunch of my friends, we had went down. And the comic was on there. He wasn't funny, and we like boo.
You was heckling him.
Yeah, so he was like,
well, booing ain't heckling though.
He was like, you can't do it. So I said, I can come up there and do your jokes and be funnier than you. And so then he said, okay, well come do it. And then they put me on the spot, so I had to go up there. And it was like a couple other comics that came right after that.
Hey, Howard, here's my card.
Okay.
I got this, Howard. You're not here.
So I just said it was funny, and I just cracked on everybody in the crowd, and then the guy wanted me to come back, and I was just getting paid hot wings, you know. I think hot wings, I'll be back for the hot wings.
See, that's what I try to tell Jackie, since we're on the comedy thing. Jackie is funny. Sometimes you got to know what is funny to an audience. That's all you really trying to do is find out what's funny to them. Right. So, but I'm just saying, if you want to come back, here's my card. Wait, look, all them new comedians.
10 tickets.
For her, it's 12. No, but you got to pay dues in this business.
I believe in you so much. You got to
I'm
telling y'all product placement.
What is he doing
there?
Tell
you, man.
It's out of the way like spaghetti noodles.
He's been in the trunk.
Now, who in the hell?
That Dick Gregory?
Who in the hell? Who in the hell eats cereal this late?
Oh my God.
I do.
First of all,
sometimes I do too.
What's going on?
10. You know what I mean?
They got a whole meal. What is that?
What is it, Howard?
We got a meal.
We on our way over.
Shit, they done broke open the TV dinner.
Okay.
He eating awful big. That's bigger than the TV dinner, the way he gulping.
That's that hungry man meal.
That's what it looked like.
Only problem is, how you going to eat and go to sleep, bro?
You trying to get up for a while.
Oh, yeah, Howard, like 9:30?
No, wow.
Pounds and pounds of weight. You talking about lose? I'm gonna be skinny in January. Shit, it's gonna be cold. You
Vegetables, sir.
What is it?
Vegetables.
What's that? What's the brown? Brown? That's broccoli. I saw the broccoli.
Broccoli and rice.
I noticed you ain't showing it long enough.
Yeah, it looked like it was a
no,
big
he ain't doing long enough because he don't want to miss it.
That's all that cheese and that broccoli.
What's the yellow stuff?
What is that?
Macaroni? What is that? What's the yellow stuff?
Rice.
Oh, I thought it was cream corn.
He said cream corn.
I know.
It did look like that.
Hey, nigga, I got my EBT card. Don't be hating.
Oh yeah, how much you got?
Not much.
We going to the market.
Look, goddamn eggs, $4 a damn dozen.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Definitely.
I'm already lay an egg.
Everything
I'm going to buy me a rooster and a hen. I'm going
Damn.
It's $15. Remember, it started out $4, and then it went to $8. Now it's $15 for the eggs in Walmart. Yeah.
But you said 60.
My ex-wife was telling us we better start storing shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Start growing your own shit.
That's what I'm great to do.
Yeah, I got a chicken.
You can hack some eggs coming out your egg.
With the butt bees.
That ain't no egg. That's some bad shit. And they got a butt bead coming out. You need to check your gut.
Where can people listen to the podcast?
What? Say it again, sweetie.
How can people listen to your podcast?
Yeah, you can just go to my website. I apologize, Facebook, and you can go to the Roku.
But how they gonna find your website if you ain't saying it?
No, that's why I kind of rebacked up. Snatch that wig off, bitch. You keep it up.
Well, he got the red. Wait a minute, don't nobody see the cookout cup? He got the red cookout.
Wow. He's sponsored by Dixie.
Roll me a hamburger.
But they coming down, boy. And y'all know we doing overtime, right?
That's why I said I was trying to get you to talk about the podcast.
No, our podcast is every Wednesday night at the Comedy Man Show Network. You can reach it on Facebook, Ricky Shackelford. Also, Howard G. You can hit his also on Facebook, Roku, Fire Stick, YouTube, and tune in. I mean, we did last week. You gotta check it out. We did our characters for Halloween. I did Rick James, and Howard did. He did Benny Hill. Guess what? He did a black Elton John. I said, that ain't no John. That was so funny.
I'm gonna send it to you, Jackie.
Okay.
But listen, and Wooda did Sinead. That was so funny.
I bet that was funny.
And it was like, putting back. We got to learn to have fun and laugh.
My man over there reading a turn-off notice.
John cracked that nigga hard. That's a good way to say good night.
Okay.
He stops me, he opened his head.
I'm trying to think
that's a good night.
Was a good night.
Rick,
shit, please don't say easy pay. I owe them $1,200.
Shit.
They told me, true story, if I get it,
$300.
they cut it in half, 6. Now, I got to go across there. Late at night, I'm driving for Essex.
Oh, right,
you drive that beltway, you feel like you're still going to another state.
Yeah.
That's a long-ass drive.
That's true.
Shit, I got that easy pass. It was easy when it was free. I thought it was free till the bills started coming in.
Goddamn right.
This shit ain't easy no more. Hey, look, I'm telling you something. I paid the other day. The lady said, I don't know why you paid. That's just going to the bigger picture. That $1,200.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, you could have gave my $24 back.
24 and 12.
Yeah, I know, but I've had a great time, Jackie. I just want to say
I'm so glad to have you both.
Me
Howard ass always talking about, can I call in? Last time they let me call in because I already knew his ass was gonna be late.
wow.
Yeah, nigga, I'll take a lot of gas.
Yeah, see.
You shouldn't
I feel like I'm in the studio.
You feel like you're in the studio with the food and all. Exactly. He just saved a bunch of money. Exactly.
Hey, Howard John.
He's a multitasker. Exactly.
Hey, Howard John said you going from one notice.
Hey, yeah. Tell him him the man the voice. He didn't make it.
I knew he was going to get you, though.
Come back.
I'm going to invite John on our show, man.
Y'all got to invite him on. Yeah, got to invite him on.
I might have to do some more comedy. I told you coming back maybe January. So anyway, because tax season and shit. Please don't ask me about taxes.
We're going to close out the show. You all have any final thoughts? Before we close out,
she said shit the whole show. Come on, girl.
She joked to our asses.
I don't have any final thoughts, but if you need any credit pay out there, you can hit me up at shawtaxsolution.com.
Well, listen, I just want to say I had a great time, and I appreciate Nick and his Nick's master jacking off or whatever he do. No, but I appreciate you, Nick, because you're hanging with the game. Sometimes we don't give you a pat on the back. And I'm giving you a pat on your back. I ain't gonna get you no flowers. You gotta take that bitch out of Jackie's hair. But I'm just saying. It's dead. But listen,
so like your dick.
Hey, always remember, Jackie, they got pills for everything.
They got pills for everything.
They got pills for everything, Jackie. They got pills for everything.
Don't take the pills
but I want to say
that
get it in for Nick and you guys too, Jackie. You know, longevity is everything, brother. I'm really proud of you hanging in there because you really kicked us to get now. I'm hoping that we come back because we will be back.
Yeah, we love having y'all.
Nick, give yourself a computerized round of applause, bro.
He gonna lock y'all out. He tell y'all now he not letting you back in here.
Nick ain't moved since he jacked.
Nick put me up on the screen. I ain't gotta be that loud. Oh yeah, my man.
You see?
Always trying to find the easy way out.
Yes,
right.
Hey Howard, what you mean? Okay, find on your day off. He can do John really too, Howard. Do John, Howard.
Son, how you get fired on your day off?
That was good.
Oh my goodness.
That's
John,
funny,
you got
G.
any final thoughts?
Yes, if anyone is listening, we would like for you all to donate to Howard G because he has several bills and several cutoff notices. Cash app us at Intimate Connectionz /Howie G. No. You no.
I don't think you.
You gotta get what you can.
This is Marvin from the Soft Tone son.
Yeah, I heard.
Right. Oh, you did. I thought you was eating at the time.
That's when he's eating the cream pie.
I heard when he was karaoke voice.
He's
better than your karaoke jokes, so you know.
Well, I got some bad news for John. His jokes, he borrowed them.
It's all love, man.
All right.
It's all love, man.
For joining us.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in this week.
I'm comedian Ricky the Real Deal Shackleford.
And I'm comedian Howard G, baby. Kiss my mama.
Yeah, we gotta get that G-spot together.
That's right. So next week we'll be back, same time, same place. I got a couple of groups coming on to sing, so it should be a pretty good show.
All right.
Thank you. God bless and good night.
Peace out.
Avita sing. Y'all look like Jeremy. That's the only words I knew in German. Avita sing.